My dear students, welcome back to my YouTube English channel, English with Malik sir. In the previous units, we have discussed very vividly in connection with the primary auxiliary verbs as well as modal auxiliary verbs. In the unit 27, we have conducted a test on the primary and modal auxiliary verbs. In this unit, today we are going to conduct another test on the auxiliary verbs part 2. Through this test, my intention is to prepare you so that you can face the questions based on your academic classes, side by side your competitive examinations, and also in your day-to-day speaking and writing. Okay, like the previous test, this test is also based on 15 questions, and it is your duty to identify the errors and try to correct it with the application of your brain. I will discuss about the correct answers and side by side suitable explanations in connection with each and every question at the end of the test, not at the end of each question. Now it's my turn to read the questions, and it is your duty to identify the error and correct it in your mind. Question number 1. You needn't take an umbrella as it was not going to rain. Come to number 2. Darcy dares to return home at midnight. The question number 3. If I have 4 hands, I could do all household work myself. We have had our supper by the time the light went out. Now come to the question number 5. My mother never eats meat, nor does I. Question number 6. She is unfortunate. She shan't have missed such an opportunity. Question number 7. In no way we are responsible for such a mistake. Next, question number 8. They promised that they will help me in election. Next, number 9. Ought to I report the police about the theft? Question number 10. He uses to go to office in his car. Question number 11. She might has left her keys at office. Question number 12. If I were a child, I can float paper boat. Now come to question number 13. I have my clothes washed by the washerman yesterday. Number 14. Which day does come first in a week? The last question, question number 15. He likes coffee and so did I. Okay, my dear students, it is now my turn to explain the reason behind each wrong answer, and it is your duty also to follow me and understand where you have committed mistake and you have done right. Okay, question number 1. You needn't take an umbrella as it was not going to rain. Remember, here needn't take is the wrong answer because question is in past tense and past time. Okay, therefore the correct answer is you needn't have taken an umbrella as it was not going to rain. Now come to the question number 2. Darcy dares to return home at midnight. In the last class we have discussed that dare is a semi-modal auxiliary verb like need. As a modal auxiliary verb, it modifies the main verb expressing challenge or expressing courage, but as a main verb it expresses the idea to challenge or to take risk. Here first there is modal auxiliary verb. This is a question sentence. Therefore, there the modal auxiliary verb has been used at the beginning of the sentence. She is the subject, then theirs. Here, this is wrong. And the correct answer is dare she dare to return home at midnight. That is third point. If I have 4 hands, I could do all household work myself. This is also very interesting idea. It will be discussed very clearly in a subsequent classes whenever we will discuss about the conditional clauses in complex sentence. Okay, have, this is the error. This is a complex sentence, and this is conditional clause, and this is the main clause. There is a rule. If we are going to express any hypothetical or imaginary or impossible action of present, in that case in a if clause simple past, and in the main clause should or could or would or might or must plus infinitive is used. Okay, therefore had is the right answer. Okay, if I had 4 hands, I could do all the household work myself. It means I have not 4 hands, or I don't have 4 hands, so I can't do all the household work myself. This is the idea. The fourth question. We have had our supper by the time the light went out, and the error is have. This is based on a rule of grammar that if we want to describe 2 past actions that happened one after another, the past completed action will remain in a past perfect, and the subsequent, I mean the latter action, in simple past. Okay, and therefore the correct answer is we had had our supper by the time the light went out. It means before the light went out, we had already eaten or taken our supper. Okay, here had is the auxiliary verb, and this had is the main verb, means eaten or taken. Yes. Question number 5. My mother never eats meat, nor does I. Here eats expresses simple present action because my mother, third person singular number, but nor does I. Does is the error, and the correct answer is nor do I, because I is the subject. This is what you call negative inversion, means after nor auxiliary verb plus subject is used. It means I also don't eat meat like my mother. Come to the question number 6. She is unfortunate. She shan't have missed such an opportunity. The error is here shan't, because here the speaker regrets for her past unfulfilled action. In order to express past unfulfilled action, we have to use should or would or could or might or must plus have plus past participle. Therefore, shan't is the wrong answer, and the right answer is shouldn't. Number 7. In no way we are responsible for such a mistake. As in no way is a negative adverbial and it has been used at the beginning of the sentence, then definitely inversion of auxiliary verb and subject is made, and that's why are we is the correct answer, we are is the wrong answer. Okay, now come to question number 8. They promised that they will help me in the election. Here, will is the incorrect word. It is because promised is in past tense. Whenever the repeating verb is in past tense, definitely the modal auxiliary verb, any direct speech, that is shall is changed into should, will is changed into would, can into could, may into might. Therefore they promise that they would help me in election. Now come to number 9. Ought to I report the police about the theft? Remember, whenever we use ought to in an introductive sentence, then definitely to is separated from ought and subject is used in between. Ought I to report the police about the theft? This is the right answer. The question number 10. He uses to go to office in his car. The error is uses to, because used to is not used in present tense to express present habit. In this case, we have to use usually. Okay, therefore the correct answer is he usually goes to office in his car. Now come to question number 11. She might has left her keys at office. Here the error is has. Might plus have plus past participle is the correct answer, because it indicates the matter of regret about any past action. Question number 12. This question is also based on imaginary or hypothetical action of present. In this case, we use simple past in if clause and should or could or might or must plus infinitive is in the main clause. Therefore, if I were a child, I can. This is wrong. Correct answer is I could. If I were a child, I could float paper boat. It means I am not a child. Therefore, I can't float paper boat. Number 13. I have my clothes washed by the washerman yesterday. Have is the wrong answer and it should be hard, because here yesterday has been used. It means I didn't wash my clothes. I got or had my clothes washed by the washerman yesterday. Whenever we don't do, we get our work or had our work done by another person, this structure is used. Here had plus object is my clothes and past participle is washed. Question number 14. Which day does come first in a week? Remember, whenever which plus noun is used as subject, then definitely auxiliary verb is not used after it in question sentence. As it is a question sentence and which day is a phrase which is used as a subject. Therefore, does come is the wrong answer and the correct answer is which day comes first in a week. And the last question. He likes coffee and so did I. Here did is wrong as I is here, and therefore the correct answer is so do I, because I is the subject, and that's why here inversion has been made. It means he likes coffee and I also like coffee. My dear students, hope you must have enjoyed this class. Through this test, I want to just develop your power of comprehension in connection with the proper use of modal auxiliary verbs and primary auxiliary verbs at the time of your speaking and writing. Definitely, this test will help you in your academic examinations, side by side, in your competitive examinations, and at the time of your day-to-day speaking and writing. Thank you for being with me. See you in the next unity with another test on modal auxiliary verbs and primary auxiliary verbs. Yes, till then, goodbye.